Welcome everybody to OP Digital Blueprint. Collins will be along shortly, and my guest today, Redfern. Say hi, Red. Hi, Red.
Hi, Red.
Hi, Red. Yeah. So what we wanted to have a chat with you today about, folks, is really a little bit more about the business opportunity, because this is an exceptional opportunity. I think both Red and I have been involved in many things over the years. Some worked a little, some didn't. Some kind of worked for a short period of time and then went through the floor. Others worked but didn't really pay us very much, and some have just ripped us off entirely. So what we wanted to kind of do is to share with you some more ideas really about how you can build an affiliate business with Onpassive, because this is something totally different to, and I'm sure you're the same as me, Red, anything I've ever come across before.
Absolutely.
And yeah, and the opportunity that it presents just mind boggles. It really does. In comparison to things we've seen in the past, it's just wow. So I'll let you kind of start. And where do you want to start from?
I have no idea really, but let's start at the beginning and just say that we are going to be talking about Onpassive, the business opportunity and the affiliate part of it. But I am going to reiterate what I always say about Onpassive is that we are a customer-based business. And that basically means in real terms that the majority of the users of the Onpassive products and services will be just users. They're not interested one little bit in the affiliate side, making money through the opportunity that's available in Onpassive. They just want to use our products and services because it makes their life easier, plain and simple. But let's go back to business as far as Onpassive is concerned. Now, as Andy's rightly said, I've had my fair share of opportunities online over the last 12-15 years, that's for sure. And as he said, some worked and some haven't worked. But the one thing that has stood out more than anything else for me is that when you are offered anything with quite unrealistic returns for what you are meant to do, then guess what? It is unrealistic, and it really is only the very few percent at the top that will get to anywhere close to what is being offered. It is the hook. It is what gets people into that business to part with their money. Now, talking of money, any business requires you to part with some kind of money, whether it is a physical business where you are setting up a business on your own, whether it's a small business, one-man show, whatever, you will have a monetary amount that you will have to invest into that business to get it off the ground. Plain and simple. There is no getting away from that scenario. And to be honest, any business online is very similar. You have to invest a certain amount of money into it to get yourself going. So let's talk about Onpassive from a business point of view for you. Why? Let's look at why is it attractive at the moment. The number one reason why it's attractive is because it is a completely online based business. We produce digital products and services. There is going to be physical ones in the future, but right now we are a digital technologies business that we provide digital solutions to the user for the internet space. And you as affiliate have the opportunity to resell these products and services to somebody else for a commissionable amount. And we're not going to get too into the commissions and the structures and all the rest of it. You can find all this out very easily by going to onpassive.com and signing up for free, and then going to the affiliate part of your ecosystem and there is a user agreement there, and all of the legally big words are in that area there. But it is suffice to say that the starting point to become an affiliate in Onpassive to resell these products and services is very, very small in comparison to other businesses. There's also the added bonus that because it is a completely online business, you are not holding any stock. Why? Because our products are digital. You purchase the right to resell the product once, which is basically you have to own it to resell it. And every time that you resell that product, you will make a commission. There is obviously lots of different bonuses and team volumes as far as sales is concerned, etc., that is involved with that. But that is the nitty gritty basis of what this business opportunity is. Couple that with a couple of other things as well, is because it's digital, you're not holding any stock. You buy it once and that will last you for the period of that term of the subscription that is accounted to that product. There is various rates, there is various lengths, and there is various products. You choose what you want to purchase to resell. Nobody is going to tell you you have to buy this, you have to upgrade, or anything like that. It is entirely your choice. But there is a big but, and the but is the help that Onpassive is going to give you for your own business. This platform, the ecosystem, and Onpassive Technologies has been designed to help the affiliate as much as possible to succeed in the online space. So how is that so? They are going to give you a domain name, they are going to build you a website, and they are going to market that domain name in the internet space with all of the products that you own on it. And if anybody clicks on your link and goes on to buy one of the products and services from Onpassive, guess what? You make a commission. You can also, on top of all of that, do some work yourself. You can go out into wherever you want to, and you can offer the Onpassive solutions to other people. If you know people that would like to have a look at one of our products and services, you can do that directly to them. And guess what? If you make a sale from them, you will then make a commission. So it really is very easy business sense to understand. Become an affiliate by signing the agreement, the affiliate agreement, and adhering to the terms and conditions that are within it. You will then be given your very own affiliate link so that you can invite other people to be an affiliate as well within your organization. You can then start purchasing any of the products and services of Onpassive and reselling them. And every time you get a sale, you make a commission. I would just briefly tell you the affiliate commissions at the moment on what we know. Now, obviously, this is what we know right now. Obviously, it might change in the future and it might be variable depending on different products and different services. But what we do know is our first saleable product is called OConnect. This is our video conferencing solution. You can have a look at this for free for 14 days. Just log in to onpassive.com, register, and then you will have free access for 2 weeks to have a look at it. I'm not going to go into how good it is and all the rest of it. You can go and take a look at it. But the beauty of the affiliate part is that once you own this product, you can then resell it. And the very first sale of OConnect, guess how much commission you will receive back to your wallet? 100%. That means one sale, your costs are covered. One sale, one. Then anything on top of that, you are making money. And the next sale and subsequent sales after that are rated at 25%. Now, that is big commissions in any world. In any world, a 25% commission rate on what you're selling is huge. couple that with other bonuses from your organization for sales volumes, etc. It really is a very, very good business to get involved with at a very low rate. Because we are digital, because we are online, this enables the normal person out there who is looking to earn a bit of extra income on the side by keeping their job. They can come home, they can work on their digital business online through a mobile phone whenever they want. It is entirely up to you how much time and effort you put into it, but always in the background, the company are always working on your behalf to market you and your website to the general public. We have a thing called targeted traffic that is going to be coming online, and this is specifically designed for people who are looking for our products and services. If you are part of the marketing campaign that is running, then you've got a good chance of somebody clicking on your link and then you getting the commissions. So I'll leave it for that for now, and we'll probably come back around again. Back over to you, Andy.
We probably will, yeah, absolutely. I think one of the most interesting things from my point of view is the comparison we can do between this business and a physical business. So we don't have to, own a property, which is obviously costly at best. And like our very good friend Pete Rogers, who runs a convenience store, he has to buy stock when it's been bought. Um, and this can be an expensive business. He's then got to have staff come in, um, you know, rental on the property. You've got to become a jack of all trades. And this is where the problem lies for most people that want to set up a business. You cannot be a jack of all trades. I'm a numbers guy. I'm not technically minded. So the difficulty for me is, how do I email market, or how do I market to customers? Well, these are the bits that are taken away from me, so I don't have to do them. And as you quite rightly pointed out, Red, the beauty of it is that we've got a system in place where it's been designed in such a way that it's aimed for everybody that tried to work online or tried to build a business online. 97% of us have failed in the past. This has been designed for those 97 to succeed. So, and again, when you think about the ease of the business in comparison to setting something up for yourself, all we have to do, in effect, is, as you say, register, click to become an affiliate, sign the affiliate agreement, having read it, of course, and then start looking at what's going on in the background. And Red's pointed out we've got this video conferencing platform. Now, the video conferencing platform is one of many products that are going to come out, but you want to look at it from the point of view of what's the difference, because there are lots of other products out on the market today, and we've all heard of the main ones. And obviously during the pandemic, you had lots of these video conferences taking place, and the big one, in comparison to the others, made some ridiculous amount of money, like 125 odd billion that particular year. Well, the market itself is around about 30 billion, but we're a startup. We are new to the industry. So if we just take 10% of the business, that's 3 billion. Now, at the moment, what, sorry, yeah, 10% of 30 billion is 3.
No, I was saying on one product.
Oh, well, yeah, that's, yes. And again, this is the key. It's on one product. We've got, 50 odd products coming out over time. And each one of these is value for money and far more efficient and effective and far more features than the other products out on the marketplace. We've got Tracker coming out, which we know, Google Analytics charges $12,500 a month for. Ours is far more complete, has far more features, etc., but will be a fraction of the cost of that. So the key here is how can we as affiliates make money? How can we sit down and actually plan our business, make it work the way we want it to, using the resources that Onpassive has got that will help us to do that job. Now, different people have different views about how to build a business. I'm a planner, and I always like to sit down and write, if you like, a business plan. What am I going to do? What am I trying to achieve? What do I need to do to achieve it? And then I try to kind of work backwards, because if I work backwards, it gives me an indication as to how many people I would need to speak to if I want to achieve my income goal. Now, Red made it very clear earlier on, we don't have to do that. It's not an essential. But some of us have income goals that we wish to achieve, and we want to get there sooner rather than later. So what we're going to do, if you like, is to make that time count. So we're going to use that. Now, again, if I break this down a little bit further, and I'll come back to COLINS in a minute because I want COLINS to give us a little bit more info about the technical stuff coming in the background. But I sat down and thought about it and thought, okay, if I speak to 5 people, and there are various ways in which you can do this every day, but I write lists. So I write a list of people that I think or know use a video conferencing platform. So I will speak to 5 people. And if one of them say, yes, I'll take a look, that means if I want 100 customers, I need to speak to 500 people. Very simple. So my list has to be 500 people plus for me to get 100 customers. As simple as that. But now what I've done, if I've got 100 customers on, and again, we're working on guesswork at the moment, guys, because the product that's about to be launched commercially, our video conferencing platform commercially, will have various different packages or options. But let's say it's $50 a month. 25% of that's $12.50 a month. So what I'm doing is I'm building a residual income. If I've got 100 of those customers, then I've got $1,250 a month coming in. Simple as that. But then there are various other products that will come out over time, and many of these customers will look at that and go, oh, I like that one, I'll have that one too. So there may be an additional commission coming in for that particular product. So it's all about the planning side of things to make it work for you to achieve your income goal. And everyone's income goal is different. Me, I'm a greedy devil. I've got a big income goal. Welcome, COLINS. Thank you for joining us. I know it's been a little tough over the course of the last week or so with your work schedule going on, but I wanted you to kind of, we've been talking, Red and I have been talking about, you know, the affiliate position and how we can benefit from this. But what I want you to do is to kind of go back a little bit and just give us a little bit more information about the differentials, if you like, with the products that we know about and we have at the moment in comparison what else is out there.
Thank you, Andy. Thank you, Red. Sorry that I was a little bit late. I was quite busy. Yeah, so when we look at the Onpassive product, like we're talking about OConnect, why is it different from other video conferencing platforms? When we're talking about functionalities that the video conferencing had, we have a lot of functions which, if you are out there, you're looking for something, I think it's worth trying because you have 14 days trial in the ecosystem. So you are not obligated to pay anything. They're not asking for your credit card. You can sign up, click on it, go to OConnect, and then try it for 14 days. And if you like it, fine, fair enough. You don't like it, you can delete the account. But what we are seeing and what we are saying, because some of us have seen it, I know many of the founders here have seen OConnect. So if you look at it, the capacity, maximum capacity of OConnect, based on the price point Mr. Mufareh was giving, is way, way cheaper as compared to other video conferencing platforms. And you cannot, when you look at it, you ask yourself a lot of questions. Why will Mr. Mufareh give something like this, something of this value, you know, for a cheaper price, you know, well, there is a lot of things behind, because we already know the company was built based on humanity. It's because Mr. Andrea wants to help as many people as possible, because he knows that a lot of companies are struggling. You know, they are struggling with financial constraint and stuff. So most of the thing that Onpassive is building is to support a lot of companies, which we all agree, because now if you look at it nowadays, you know, software solutions are quite expensive. So most companies cannot even afford it. They always go the manual way, the old way. But we're talking about a solution that gives you everything, you know, possible, you know, tailored. The system is tailored to your own need. So for instance, whatever you want to do, say you're having a birthday party, for instance, can you celebrate birthday on O Connect? Yes, of course. The moment you join the meeting, nobody will tell you it's a birthday party, because just the appearance, you know, the functions there will tell you, oh my God, it's like they're celebrating a birthday party, because there is a team there that gives you the information. You know, are you celebrating funeral? Yes, you can celebrate it in Onpassive. Whatever you are doing, you can use O Connect as a video conferencing platform, because it has speech to text as well. You know, most companies will try it, yes, but do you have speech to text in O Connect? Yeah. And we're talking about functions that will come, multi-language translation, that is coming, you know, unlimited upload and download of files is there. You know, we can go on and on. It's just really too many, you know, it's just too many, because there are a lot that we cannot even reveal here. But the moment you go on O Connect, you will see what we are talking about, because the pictures is amazing. You know, the colors, the pixels, everything is just amazing. And we're talking about unlimited concurrency, unlimited attendees. You know, the list we have had, you know, when they run the first video conferencing, we had almost 150,000 above. Ash gave us the statistics when people were joining. How many video conference can hold that amount of people? None. The one we know, after 20,000, it is just shaking. Now you can talk about the free products as well. Omail, you know, Omail, which is a mailing platform. And we know Ash already told us that what we've seen now, let's wait for the next version to come out. Video mailing is there, text to speech, speech to text, you know, a dashboard that gives you an overview of your mail for the entire year or month or whatever. You can just see it on one glance. So there's just lot. ONet as well. You're talking about blogs. You're talking about blogs. You're talking about, there's just a lot of functions that my head is just like really just thinking about what is in there, you know. But honestly, it's worth trying, because you are not tied down to anything. But the only thing you can do, if you do yourself a favor, is just to jump in, go through the ecosystem, navigate around. It will shock you what you will see, what Onpassive is building. So I will leave it there.
Thanks, Collins. Yeah. Okay, so Red, I'm sure that brought up a number of comments that you'd like to make based on what Collins was saying.
Always got lots of comments as far as Onpassive is concerned. You know, I joined because I was looking for a product-based business. You know, that's I'm had my own businesses, and I understand how that business analogy works. Pretty easy. You purchase something, you have the right to resell it. Once you've purchased it, I sell it for whatever the price is that I'm told I can sell it for. Again, that is set by the company. There, you can't add money to it or anything like that. Everything is done for you by the company, and I make a commission. It's very, very easy, very simple. And let's not get ahead of ourselves as far as earning potential is concerned with Onpassive. It is like our products; they are unlimited, and there is no cap on what you can earn. But let's just stay very basic as far as it is. Now, Andy said that, you know, he's looking for quite a high financial amount of money from Onpassive, but my gut feeling is that the majority of people here would be more than happy to earn between 100 £300 or dollars per week. You know, if you could get to that kind of money doing Onpassive on the side of your existing business or whatever you are doing, most people would be over the moon. It pays for a holiday, it pays for a bit of groceries, and makes your life a little bit easier. Now, let's take that scenario where within the first 6 months that you've quite easily got to that amount of money, you're going to start thinking, well, hang on a minute. If I do a little bit more here and I might purchase some more products off Onpassive, put them into my basket that I can then resell, my virtual shop, and that would then expand my earning potential because I've purchased more products to resell to earn more commissions. I could quite easily double that amount in the next 6 months. So now you're talking, instead of $100 to $300 or pounds per week, you're now talking $300 to $600 per week. And now you're starting to get into, you know, some really decent money as far as an online business is concerned. Now, mark my words, there will be people within Onpassive within the first year who are getting close to $1 million for their first year, without a shadow of a doubt. Without a shadow of a doubt. And that is going to turn into vast amounts of money in the years to come from Onpassive. But the real backbone of Onpassive is going to be the general person who is looking to start something at a very cheap level online to earn themselves some extra money. Now, couple this with everything that Onpassive comes with, that we've already told, the humanitarian, the ethical part of Onpassive, the legal part of Onpassive, above board. We are global. We are in over 200 countries across the globe. We have existing founders all over the place. We have already in excess of 3 million users. This, for a startup business in any way, shape, or form, is huge. You could be part of that in these early days and certainly reap the rewards of what Onpassive is going to be doing in the future by being in at this early point. Like Andy said, go and take a look and couple all of this with the technical side of things, which COLINS has described here, the video conferencing platform, etc. The usability of it is amazing. Now, everyone likes chatting, you know, I mean, it's most people's pastime, to be honest. That's why they like Facebook and Instagram and YouTube and all the rest of it, because they like having a good chat. The chat area of our video conferencing platform, OConnect, is amazing, guys. You can highlight stuff, you can expand it, you can contract it, you can send direct messages, you can have your own little group within there if you wanted to. You can add links into it really easy, all the emojis and all this. You'll love it anyway. Just that part alone is very addictive because it feels a separate entity to what you are looking at on screen. Now, put this on screen as well. We mentioned about the themes. Very important. Why? Because people then instantly know what it's all about, because you've got a good theme to show and indicate what this conference you are holding right now. COLINS mentioned if it's a birthday party, we've got various birthday party themes there with balloons and firecrackers going off in the background and all these sort of things. We have resounds that you can play in the background. You've got background music you can play. We have you can have external links coming in, so you can play music on the side, videos, etc. All sorts of things are available on OConnect that you won't be allowed to do on other video conferencing platform. And again, I say it is unlimited. There is no cap on the amount of time you're on there. There's no cap on the amount of people you're allowed on there. You know, all of these things make it a really viable product for you to be able to resell for your commissions. This is why I love Onpassive, because they really are breaking the mold as far as how things are done online. It has been set up for the majority to succeed, and certainly not the minority. There is no buying your way in, buy your way to the top, and if you know the CEO, oh no, put me higher up so I make more money. No, none of that in Onpassive. Everybody starts is exactly the same place, and that is registering and entering the ecosystem. It is then entirely up to you where you take your Onpassive business. Obviously, if you know a lot of people, then you're going to be more successful to somebody who doesn't, because you've already starting with a very big client base. And that makes a huge amount of difference. But it is not the only way to make money in Onpassive. That is for sure. There is going to be so many avenues, so many opportunities for so many people. And this is why I'm loving what I'm seeing. Back to you.
Thanks. You mentioned customer base, so I'm going to run through a couple of figures here, guys, because I think this is important as to your marketplace. Generally speaking, when you've got a business that you're running, let's say Pete's Corner Shop, for instance, he has a catchment area, probably 5 to 10 miles is the top, the norm, and within that you've maybe got 10,000 customers that might pop in for a bottle of milk or a packet of crisps or something. So, but it's not as you cannot predict when people will or won't come in. Now, with the Onpassive business, because as Red mentioned, this is online, every single person that has an internet access is a potential customer for Onpassive. So there are currently, I think it's around 5.4 billion people, right? That's billion with a B, people that have access to the internet and therefore are potential customers for Onpassive. Now, that coupled with the fact that there is going to be products for every single person here. It's not just the email. Just think of the learning capability, our Academy, an e-learning facility where anybody who has internet access can gain an accreditation of sorts. So this is, you can learn everything and anything, because for teachers, for instance, teachers would be able to upload their classroom in order for people to learn and understand what it is that they do. A carpenter showing his trade, mechanic, it doesn't matter. You could teach anything. So this is another facility, but we've got 5.4 billion potential customers. And I'm sure you can find at least 100 from 5.4 billion. But what you've also got to bear in mind is that there are over 190 million new internet access people that join every year. So this number is growing constantly, and it's grown by 200 million people every year. Well, again, there, as Red said, we've got roughly 3 million or maybe more of people that have registered. So the market potential is enormous. The other thing that I wanted to cover is the fact that these various products, everything that Onpassive will have, will be under its own ecosystem. Now, when I'm talking about an ecosystem, I mean things like our own web hosting, our own banking facility, our own payment processors, and our own products. So everything is within our own sphere. That's probably a better word to use, actually, sphere rather than the ecosystem. So it means that from a company's perspective, and this is a big issue for most companies, what they have to do is they have to get an HR product, but that HR product doesn't do accounts, so they have to buy an accounts package. But neither of those do a recruitment package, so they have to do that as well, and so on and so on. And each of these packages are designed specifically for the company's needs. Now, the problem with that is that each product could be, $5,000 a month just to have the one product. whereas our HR product staff that will come out very soon will encompass all of the various requirements for HR management. Right, that means that we've got 5.4 billion individual customers, and now you can add on the companies, the worldwide companies, and that can be anything from an individual to a company with 250,000 employees. It doesn't matter. The fact is that we've got a product for everybody. So this market is it's not contracting, it's constantly expanding. And I know you mentioned to be able to resell the product, but I don't like using the word sell. I like using the word share, because at the end of the day, when you have something that is far better, and I love the analogy that you use, Red, you go and see a film at the cinema, and you love the film, you're going to tell your buddies. If you go into a restaurant and you're going to have, I don't know about you, but I'm on loads of these WhatsApp groups, and constantly people are showing me or sending me pictures of them with their food in front of them. It just makes me drool every time. I'm hungry all the time as it is, but it gets worse. But my point being that if you go to a good restaurant, you're going to want to share it with people. I'm not selling the idea. The difference here is if I share the idea with you about a product that is far better than the one you're using right now, I'm going to get a commission for that if you decide to use it. But all I've done is share it. I've not resold it. I've not told you have to have it here. I'm going to be pushy about it. No, listen, take a look. If you don't like it, you'll come back sooner or later. You have to, because everyone will do. So Colins, I know we've kind of waffled on a bit. I'm sure you've got something else that you'd like to add.
Yeah, I agree with you and Red. You've just like explained a lot of stuff in there. But one of the things I would like to share with most of the founders and affiliates and those who will watch this later, I always like to dive into the concept of Onpassive. Mr. Mufareh explained the concept. And why do we have Onpassive? Why should he go all this way to build a company like this? Always look at the humanitarian side, but the concept behind Onpassive is about doing less. Like Red always said, oh no, you don't have to do anything. It's true, and what we are doing again, said so it's just three concepts. One, we're doing less. Two, we're paying less. And three, we are earning more with the ability to help mankind. But Red touched, about the product. We're talking about the amount of income that a product will generate, because we already know how much most of these products are making. Most of these companies that develop these products are making. For instance, the one with Z, we understand that they made a lot of money last year, 2 years, especially COVID time. They made a lot. Microsoft Team and all of those companies, if you look at only video conferencing, what they are making, it's a lot. So if you look at online study application, and Onpassive is coming with one product called Academy. So the market cap now, I think it says, is 250 billion. And in 2027, they're talking about $1 trillion company, $1 trillion market cap. If Onpassive take only 10% of that market, we're not talking, we know they can take 50%, but just 10%, we are all done. Honestly, all those who are affiliated, just with Academy, life is finished. So just imagine we're talking about coming into Onpassive, because you don't have to do anything. The system is already automated, all done for you. You are just doing less, only plug and play, select this, understand the system, what the system can do for you, because your knowledge of the system will determine your net worth. So it's all done for you, but you still need to put an effort to understand what you can achieve by clicking all those buttons. Like right here, Red will hammer that side and fly. Andy will hammer it and fly. Like we always talk about studying the business. Though it is all done for you, but you need to still do something small. Now, are we paying more for a multi-billion-dollar company? Because each product is a multi-billion on their own right. Are you paying anything more? How much did we come into it? $97, and they even refund it. And those who are affiliate, they are not paying anything. They just come in, take a look, and then they can purchase a product. If they want to become an affiliate, they make the decision to become an affiliate, they can click that button. But those who came in the early bird paid $97, and it was refunded back to them. so they can use that amount, add it with top it up, and purchase the product to get themselves ready for the business. That is paying less. So you are paying less for a multi-billion-dollar product, and what? You will earn more because you pay less. The idea behind Mr. Ashfry is about paying less so you can earn more, because the idea is about humanity. You earn more to help others. So just imagine coming into Onpassive. There is nothing lost. There is no risk. The only risk is you. Oliver always said there is nothing. You will not lose anything coming into Onpassive. And I watch the show with Maddie DeGamos and Chris Johnson with the Indians. That lady says something that was really captivating. She said, when the person who introduced her to Onpassive told her about Onpassive and said, look, there is nothing. The only risk you have is $97. And if you put it there is nothing. If you lost it, well will not end. But what if you don't join Onpassive, risking that $97, which is not a risk at all? Your entire generation, you will look back for something that will change not only your entire generation, but the people around you. So there is two choices to make. You come in and you help your entire generation. You leave a lasting legacy for your entire generation if you choose to become an affiliate. Or you stay out, you turn around and said, my God, what have I thrown away like this? You will be beating yourself, crying, because though we are saying affiliate position, who knows if Mr. Ashfry can turn around and say, you know what, we have enough. Because as Red always said, 90 or 60% of the entire population will be a customer. And it is true. 90 will become 70% will become customers. Only 30% will be affiliate. Those who are thinking of making something out of Onpassive. Please try to be one of that 30%. That is it. Be one of that 30%, or you will sit back and say, my goodness, what have I done to myself? So I will leave it there, Andy.
Thanks, Collins. Red, over to you, my friend. What else would you like to add?
Yeah, well, I know something. I'm blown away what Collins has just said. You're absolutely right. It is that this is a fantastic opportunity, and many of us who have been in Onpassive for a very long time, right in those early days, have seen the progress of this company from an idea, and it was an idea, through to owning multiple offices in multiple countries. The advertising campaigns and the collaborations we have now is just amazing to see over a very short period of time as far as any business is concerned. And we are part of it. We are affiliates within this company. And it's always very hard to convince people to see what we see. And all I can say to everybody is, if you are looking for something online to make yourself some extra money to start with on the side and all the rest of it, then you will not go far wrong than having a look at Onpassive. It's got one of the best commission rates that I've seen with any business. We are completely legal, above board, in globally. We produce the best that we possibly can in every area that we partake in. And above all, we really want people to succeed. And that, for me, is the bottom line. It's not about parading people across stages with big checks and all the rest of it. It's about seeing the every average person, everyday person on the street, struggling like they are at the moment, having a chance to be able to make some extra money to help them sort their finances out and their lives. It is going to make a huge difference to an awful lot of people. And I, for one, am extremely excited to see where Onpassive go in the future. Back to you.
Thanks, Red. Thanks. couple of things that Colin said that I want to kind of add to. The $97 that we paid originally was as an early bird. That's no longer applicable. The only thing that is applicable when you become an affiliate is to be able to subscribe to the product in order to put it into your online shop for the company to then sell it on your behalf. And those costs are going to vary. We know that our initial cost for OConnect for a 3-month period, which has turned out to be nearly 12 months, was $125 a month. But that gave us the capability of 10,000 attendees, whereas the Z company were charging $6,500 a month. That's a total difference. But I think the key here is the only limitations to this business is you. There are no other limitations. Ash has designed it in such a way that it doesn't have limitations. So the only limitation is you. Think bigger. Thank you for joining us today, guys. I hope that helped everybody. And no doubt we shall see you again next week. Bring your friends along. Let's get it to a couple of hundred next time. Thanks, guys. See you soon.